Travis Barker says recent plane crashes are biggest fear come to life after surviving deadly 2008 flight. Travis Barker is still struggling with his fear of flying after narrowly surviving a deadly plane crash more than 16 years ago. In September 2008, Barker and his collaborator Adam DJAM Goldstein were flying on a private Learjet that crashed in Columbia, South Carolina, after it caught fire. Barker and Goldstein were the only survivors of the 6 people on board the aircraft. The musician, who was seriously injured in the incident, has battled PTSD and flew in a plane for the first time since the crash in 2021 after initially vowing never to board a plane again. During an interview with Fox News Digital, Barker admitted that he hesitated over taking the trip to New Orleans this weekend, when he hosted his Run Travis Run event on Friday ahead of his performance at FanDuel X Spotify Super Bowl party. He said that he was shaken by the 2 plane crashes that shocked the world just over a week ago. "It actually doesn't help me move past it, it makes it much worse," he admitted. "I almost didn't come. It's hard for me to get on flights," he continued. "I do it sober. I don't need to take anything. I don't need to do anything. But it just gets harder and harder. Especially when your biggest fears, you start to see them come to life in reality. When you kind of tell yourself, these things never happen. These things never happen. And then, just lately I feel like we're seeing it almost every day." On January 29th, a United States Army Black Hawk helicopter collided midair with an American Airlines commercial passenger plane over the Potomac River as the airliner was preparing to land at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport in Arlington, Virginia. All 67 people, including 64 on the plane and 3 in the helicopter, perished in the crash. The disaster marked the first major crash involving a U.S. passenger plane since 2009. It was also the deadliest crash since an American Airlines international passenger plane plummeted into a neighborhood in Queens, New York, which claimed the lives of all 260 people on board. Just 2 days later, a medical jet crashed into a neighborhood in Philadelphia, killing all 6 people on board, including a young girl and her mother. After the 2008 crash, Barker sustained severe burns all over his body. He spent 11 weeks in the hospital, and his recovery included 16 surgeries and numerous skin grafts. Barker has credited the crash with helping him overcome his addiction to painkillers. Goldstein, who suffered severe 2nd and 3rd degree burns on his arms and scalp, died a year later from a drug overdose. In August 2021, Barker took his first flight since the tragedy, accompanying his then-girlfriend Kourtney Kardashian, her mother Kris Jenner and the Kardashian family matriarch's boyfriend Corey Gamble on a trip to Cabo, Mexico, aboard Kylie Jenner's private jet. Barker and Kourtney tied the knot in May 2022 after a year of dating. In November 2023, the couple welcomed their first child together, son Rocky 13 Barker. Barker is also father to son Landon, 21, and daughter Alabama, 19, who he shares with his ex-wife Shauna Moakler. Kourtney shares sons Mason, 15, and Rain, 10, and daughter Penelope, 12, with her ex, Scott Disick. While speaking with Fox News Digital at the Run Travis Run event, Barker gushed about raising Rocky and noted that his baby boy is following in his musical footsteps. "Baby Rocky is amazing," he said. "Playing drums, guitar, walking and running everywhere. And he's the best. He's the coolest kid ever." The Grammy Award nominee also weighed in on the challenges and rewards of being a father to a 1-year-old. "I think there's nothing challenging about it," he said. "The most rewarding is just starting my day and ending my day with my babies. The best with all my kids, really. And that's my goal, to start my day with them and be able to say goodnight to everyone and kiss them goodnight." Barker also shared the secrets to his successful marriage with Kourtney. "I think working out together is a big thing," he said. "I think date night is awesome. And I think just being with someone that's like your best friend is I couldn't ask for anything more." Barker recently took the stage to perform with country star Jelly Roll at the star-studded Fire Aid mega concert, which raised over $100 million for Los Angeles fire relief efforts and the disaster's victims. Last month, a number of fires devastated several different areas in the county, resulting in 29 deaths and destroying nearly 17,000 structures. In addition to being a part of the lineup at the Fire Aid concert, Barker is also using his Run Travis Run event to help with the fire's aftermath. According to a press release for the event, all proceeds will be donated to the LAFD Foundation and the Anti-Recidivism Coalition, which is helping incarcerated firefighters.